My listening friend, we have come virtually to the end of 2024. We thank God for preserving our lives all this time. And the greatest expression of gratitude you and I can make is to decide to obey God. As is my custom at this time of the year, I make an appeal to all my friends who receive this recording. Obey God. Make up your mind to enter 2025 with an obedient mind. Let 2025 begin the very instant you listen to this recording. The simplest life you can possibly live is a life of obedience to God. And what God requires is very, very simple. The simplicity of God may be seen in the first week of creation. Genesis 1 verse 3, And God said, Let there be light, and there was light. Let there be light, and there was light. Simple statement. You may pick any of the 6 days of creation, including the creation of humanity, verse 26 of Genesis 1, and God said, Let us make man in our image after our likeness. Very simple statements for every day of creation. The lesson for you and for me, we serve a God who believes in speaking simply as regards to what He requires of you and me. After making mankind, God gave them a test, very simple test. Eat of this forbidden tree, you die. Leave it alone in obedience to me, you live. Very, very simple. By the way, if we read the exact words in the King James Version, and the Lord God commanded the man, saying, Of every tree of the garden thou mayst freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it. For in the day thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die. A simple command, do not eat of that tree. If you do, you die. We serve a God who makes simple statements with respect to what He requires of you and of me. What is more simple than remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy? The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. Let me repeat what I said earlier. The simplest life to live is a life based on what did God say. And having discovered what God said, you and I comply. In other words, a life of obedience is the simplest life, because a life of obedience is a life led by God, and there is no difficulty that God cannot solve. My dear friend, my message is simple, my appeal is simple. You serve a God and I serve a God who has stated very simply, My holy day is the seventh day. Keep it, obey it, I will bless you. Difficulty arises not from what God has said, but from a rebellious mind, a mind that tries to get around what God has said. I urge you as your friend, don't do that. Surrender, give in, submit to the simple requirements of God. A God of simplicity. Let there be light, there was light. A simple statement, remember the Sabbath day, keep it holy. What day is that? The seventh day of the week. What day is that? The day between Good Friday and Easter Sunday. As you make up your mind right now to obey God and thereby live a simple life in 2025, let 2025 begin right now as you listen to this recording. May the Lord bless you, doubly bless you, triply bless you in 2025 as you double down on your decision to obey Him, because what He requires is simple. It is not only simple, but God provides the power to comply with a simple requirement. God bless you endlessly, and may God reserve His sweetest blessings for your children. Happy Sabbath, my dear friend, and God bless you.